Morning, afternoon, evening. Welcome to MBS Connect, a daily walk through Proverbs. Today is day 63, and our topic for today is keeping up appearances. And our lead verse comes from Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. For God will bring every act to judgment, including every hidden thing, whether good or evil. And I really want us to challenge ourselves to not just think about our outer appearance, our outer, how people see us from the outside, but really think about our inside appearance. And that's our true character. And that's what God is saying, that every act will be brought to judgment, including every hidden thing, and what's on the inside is usually what's hidden. Sometimes we can put on uh, a show, or we can put on, a front to maybe hide how we truly feel when we're in front of some people. But let's just always remember that our actions and our motives is what God truly looks at. And our daily walk through Proverbs starts off with the world sees you as you appear to be. God sees you as you really are. He sees your heart and he understands your intentions. And that's a key part. Actually, I want to share one quick note I came across this week. And it says that what happens outwardly in your life is not as important as what happens inside you. And what happens inside you is your true motives, your true intentions, and it's also your true character. The opinions of others should be relatively unimportant to you. However, God's view of you, he understands your actions, your thoughts, and your motivations should be vitally important. So I'm not saying that we should not care about how we physically look. I know I'm not saying we should go out the house looking all busted and disgusted, but what I'm saying is the true appearance that we have and the true um, thing that we should be worried about outside of what other people think of how we appear to them is how God sees our inside, how God sees our motivations, our intentions, and our actions. And that's our true character. And when we worry about making sure that what's on the inside is good and pure, trust me, guys, it's just going to ooze out. We can't help to contain it. People are going to look at you and they're going to know that something is different about you. They're going to want to be around you. They're going to want some of that mojo, but we know is the Holy Spirit to rub off on them. So, guys, I'm just going to challenge you all to not just focus on how you may appear outwardly to people, but really think about and prioritize what's on the inside, who you are on the inside. That is very much more important, especially to God, because again, based on Ecclesiastes 12, verse 14, God will bring every act to judgment. He's going to bring every act to judgment, including everything that's hidden. So the things that we keep inside, because we can't hide what's on the outside, but we can hide what's on the inside. We can put a smile on our face and tell everyone that we're doing well, but in the inside we're hurting. In the inside there's a lot of turmoil and just a lot of things that's just going on. So let's focus on our inner appearance and our character versus our outer appearance. So few things in life are more futile than keeping up appearances for the sake of neighbors. What is important, of course, is pleasing your Father in heaven. You please Him when your intentions are pure and your actions are just. So we should be focused on pleasing God, and we should be focused on having a pure and just and right inner character or inner appearance versus worrying about pleasing our neighbors on how this outside man look, because our circumstances in our bodies is temporary, but our character, which is linked to our spirit, is going to last forever. That's going to live beyond this world. So that's what's going to either be in heaven or it's either going to be in hell. And if we don't have that character or that spirit man just and good and right, then that's what God's going to judge. That's what He's going to bring to action. Because our face, we're going to start to get wrinkles. We're going to start to go gray and bald. That stuff slowly it fades away. But the person who we have on the inside, our inside appearance. That's the true thing that we need to be focused on. And our quote comes from John Eldridge, and it says, "Fashion is an enduring testimony to the fact that we live quite cautiously before the eyes of others." So that just shows, like, just about how we think about fashion, and we want to have the latest gear and the latest this and the latest that as far as our appearance. That, it's really for others. It's really for how we feel that others think about us. When what we need to do is remove the others and put God there. And how does God see you? When God looks at that inner man, what does he see? Does he see something that he's proud of? Does he see someone who looks like his son, Jesus? Because that's what he wants us to become more like. He wants us to become more like Christ. That's what Christianity is. It's becoming Christ like. Or does he see something that he will probably not be proud of? That's a great question to ask yourself. In our daily walk through Proverbs, word for the wise comes from Proverbs chapter 21, verse 2, and it reads, "We justify our actions by appearances. God examines our motives." We justify our actions through appearances. We want to put on a front as far as praying out in front of a lot of people so they can think that we're holy, when God has clearly told us that we should pray and do our things in secret in our room, and He will bring what we do in secret. He will bring it to light. He will make it known. So it's not just to put on the front. We shouldn't be giving and being nice to people just so people say, "Oh, that's a nice guy." We should be doing it because inside we really, really, truly want to bless others. We really want to truly, please God. So let's not, as Proverbs 22:1 says, justify our actions through appearances. Let's justify our actions through what's on the inside, our inside character, because that's what God is going to examine. So, guys, have a great day. Until I see you tomorrow. Peace.